Growing up, a high school friend and I started attending a church. I really was there mainly just to kind of have a good time. As I was listening to the teachings of this church I was plugged into, I started to grow increasingly insecure about my stance before God. I didn't know if He really loved me. I kind of thought that I had to earn my way to Him. I thought that if I managed my sin well, then God would love me and that I would be okay with Him. Because of that, I felt like the Christian life was about sin management. Like if I managed my lust and managed my cussing and manage all these things, that God would approve of me, that He would love me, and that I would have a fairly prosperous life. And so I thought that was kind of the depth of Christianity, was I don't want to go to hell, so I become a Christian, and that's kind of it. And if it wasn't fitting for me and if it didn't make me feel good, then I really wasn't all that interested in being there. I went to college with almost no foundation, no good spiritual foundation, because I'd heard a lot of mixed messages growing up from the church. And so I go, and because I never experienced really the fulfillment that I was always looking for, I started to look for it in other things. And so I looked for it in partying, I looked for it in girls, I looked for it in having people's approval. And turns out that stuff kind of started to let me down. The way that I was living was making me feel more empty than I ever had before. Toward the end of my freshman year, one of my high school friends calls me one day pretty randomly, and he tells me, "Seth, man, I don't know why, but I had felt like I need to be praying for you. I don't know what's going on with you, but just know I'm here for you." Like, I didn't know what it was exactly, but I knew that I had somebody who cared about me, who wanted to bring me along with him. And so I had grown up thinking that Christianity was just about having eternal life later, and you just kind of make it through this world until you get to the next. But I realized when my friends started engaging me with the gospel, when I started to understand that message, that through belief in Jesus, that I'm loved by God, I'm approved of by God, I'm made whole in Him. When I started to understand that message, knowing I didn't have to earn it, that I definitely didn't deserve it, but that He gives me Himself freely, that's when things started to shift in my idea of the church and my ideas about Christianity.